Welcome to Fun with Annuities with your host, me, Stan the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent. Can annuities be fun? Can contractual guarantees be fun? Absolutely they can. Find out the brutal facts about annuities with no sales pitches or high-pressure nonsense. Just the brutal and factual annuity truth, which is all you need to hear. Let's have some fun with annuities, and let's have that fun start right now. Hey, welcome out there. My name is Stan the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, and you are listening to Fun with Annuities, the best podcast on the planet when it comes to annuities, because it's not about sales pitches. I'm not going to sell you anything. We're going to talk about annuities. We're going to educate you on annuities so that you can make an informed decision on your terms and on your time frame. My name is Stan the Annuity Man. I'm the top agent in the country, independent agent in the country. I'm called America's Annuity Agent. I'm licensed in all 50 states, and I represent pretty much every single carrier out there. I don't have a favorite annuity company. My favorite annuity company is the one that provides you the highest contractual guarantee for your specific situation, and I'll shop all carriers to find that. And hopefully, we will talk one-on-one so that I can understand your situation. I can listen to you. I use my mouth and my ears in proportion, 2 to 1. So I'm going to listen to you and figure out what's the best solution, strategy for you if an annuity is even appropriate and suitable. I'll tell you if you don't need an annuity. I do that all the time. If you tell me your situation, I might determine either you're too young or everything's good. I mean, you don't need to, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? But we'll have that conversation. So I do encourage you to go to my site. It's theannuityman.com, T-H-E, annuity, ANNUITYMAN.com. And you can run your own quotes there without having to talk to anybody. We have our own calculators, proprietary calculators on the site, where you can just go there 24/7 and run immediate annuity quotes or deferred income annuity quotes or qualified longevity annuity quotes. We also have a live feed of the best fixed rates. In our business, it's called multi-year guarantee annuities, MIGAs. You can just punch in your state, your duration, and the top ones will just list right in front of you. You can see that. You can also get index annuity quotes, income rider quotes. It's a one-stop shop. It's where annuities are bought, not sold. I will never call you unless you tell me to, unless you schedule a call. That's the way we treat our customers and clients, and I think that's the reason we're number one out here, because we really respect what you're trying to do, learn about annuities, and to see if it's appropriate and suitable for your specific situation. And I'm going to shoot it straight and tell you if it is or it is not. So the other thing is, I do have that you need to know about is I do have a YouTube channel called Stan the Annuity Man. And you can just punch in Stan the Annuity Man in the search bar, and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of 8 to 10 minute videos will pop up where I am talking about specific annuity types, strategies, answering people's questions. You're really, really going to like that. So, once again, I have the podcast, This Fun with Annuities, and you can either watch and listen at the same time or just listen on all podcast platforms. I have the Stan the Annuity Man YouTube channel. I've written 400 plus articles. You can read those on the site as well. I think we've done a pretty good job categorizing. And then the last thing I want to point out is you can go to my site and order and have them ship 7 books that I've published on annuities. Yes, you can buy them on Amazon, but there's no need to. I will send you the hard copy books. If you fill out your physical mailing address, no one's going to call you. Nobody's going to show up at your door. It's just going to come to your door. You're going to be able to read them. It's just part of the educational process that I just believe is the way to approach annuities and for consumers to learn about them. Because a lot of people don't have good feelings about annuities, which is kind of the reason we're talking about annuities today. Most people say, well, I hate annuities, or I saw an ad on TV, so I hate annuities. I'd never buy an annuity. You already own one. You own the best one. You own it. It's Social Security. It's the best inflation annuity on the planet. And that's because our dutiful politicians up in D.C., they raise they increase the payment at their whim when they need votes, whatever. Annuity companies don't give that away. If you want the same type of annuity, because annuities were put on the planet in the Roman times for lifetime income. I mean, if you didn't know that story, back in the day, the Roman Empire rewarded the dutiful Roman soldiers and their family with what's called annuas, which annuas, I guess in Latin, I think means payment or lifetime payment or annual payment. But that's where the word annuity comes from. Okay, so that's where it started. So with lifetime income, with Social Security, that's part in the primary part of your income floor. Now, it was never put on the planet as the primary retirement income source. It was never positioned like that, but it's kind of turned into that for some people. But for you, probably, it's just part of that income floor. And the income floor could be Social Security, obviously, a pension, which, oh, by the way, is an annuity, and then maybe a lifetime income stream annuity, like a private annuity you buy from me. That's part of that income floor, which comes in every single month. It has nothing to do with politics, the markets, anything. It's a contractual guarantee. So one of the things that I would like for you to start thinking about is you already own the best annuity on the planet, Social Security. It's the best inflation annuity on the planet. Do you need more income? And if you do, you can use annuities a couple of ways. You can say, okay, how much would X amount create, Stan? How much would $100,000 or $400,000 create for me and the wife? Or we need $2,000 a month to pay every single month for the rest of our lives, and when one of us dies, we want it to continue. Now, what I want to interject really powerfully here is that when you die, the money doesn't have to go poof, and the evil annuity company doesn't have to keep the money. There's 30 to 40 different ways to structure an annuity payment. It's customizable. That's kind of the reason we need to talk. If you said, Stan, I want me and the spouse partner to have a lifetime income stream, but when the second spouse dies, we want 100% of any unused money to go to the listed beneficiaries on the policy and the evil annuity company not keep a penny, we can do that. We can structure it. So in other words, you're transferring risk to the annuity company to pay you for the rest of your life or to pay you and your spouse for the rest of your life, regardless of how long you live. You lived 150, they're going to pay. Okay? But when the second spouse dies, or if it's just on your life when you die, we can structure it so that whatever's left in the account goes to the listed beneficiaries on the policy, and the evil annuity company doesn't keep a penny. That's a pretty good deal, right? Now, all lifetime income from annuities is a combination of return of principal plus interest. That's just the way I don't care if you're getting an immediate annuity, a deferred income annuity, a qualified longevity annuity contract, an income rider attached to a variable or an indexed annuity, okay? It doesn't matter. It's a combination of return of principal plus interest. And the true value proposition of a lifetime income stream annuity is when the account's at zero and you're in the annuity company's pocket. I have thousands of clients that are getting paid lifetime income streams monthly, all this, and they've outlived their life expectancy, and there's zero in the account. So people always say, Stan, what's the ROI on an annuity, on a lifetime income annuity? I don't know that until you die. What's the ROI on your Social Security? I don't know that until you die. Up until that point, it's a transfer of risk lifetime income stream. With the Social Security, you're transferring the risk to the government to pay. Take your tinfoil hats off, they're going to pay. Okay, it's a political piece of dynamite that either party doesn't want to touch. It's going to be there, period. It might not be there for my kids, but I'll be dead, okay? or your kids or your grandkids. But for us, it's going to be there, period. I mean, it is what it is. And the older you are, the higher the payment. You get a higher payment when you're 70 as opposed to when you're 65. Same with annuities. You get a higher payment when you're 70 as opposed to when you're 65. Why? Because life expectancy drives the train. Interest rates play a secondary role in the private sector with annuities. Okay? People always say, well, I'm going to wait to buy an annuity until interest rates go up. Well, first of all, we're not sure they're going to go up. No one knows. And if anyone tells you they know, they don't. They're lying. Okay? But the primary pricing mechanism of a lifetime income stream annuity is your life expectancy at the time you take the payments. Sounds familiar? Why? Because it's like Social Security. The older you are, the higher the payment. They're based on your life expectancy. So you already own that Social Security annuity. You might be so fortunate to be one of the, I think there's less than 10% of private sector companies offer pension plans, which are annuities, lifetime income stream. Or if you work for the government or if you work for a good union, they might have that. But the rest of us out here have to create our own pension to combine with Social Security, okay? So that's where I come in. There's really two questions that you have to ask that I've come up with that now a lot of agents are using, which is great. And the two questions are this. Number one, what do you want the money to contractually do? And number two, when do you want those contractual guarantees to start? Let me do it again. What do you want the money to contractually do? And when do you want those contractual guarantees to start? From those two answers, I can determine two things. Number one, do you need an annuity or not? And if you do, what type of annuity will give you the best contractual guarantee for the specific situation that you laid out? The other thing that I've come up with is an acronym called PIL. P stands for principal protection, I stands for income for life, L stands for legacy, and the other L stands for long-term care, confinement care. Okay? Let me do it again. P stands for principal protection. There's a couple of annuities that do that, multi-year guarantee annuities and index annuities. Both are CD products, period. I don't care what anybody tells you about index annuity, it's a CD product. So that stands for P. I is income for life. Those are the income products. Single premium immediate annuities, deferred income annuities, qualified longevity annuity contracts, and income riders that are attached to typically indexed annuities and variable annuities. By the way, you can get quotes on all of those on your own terms, run your own numbers at my site. And then L stands for legacy, which is a death benefit. By the way, life insurance is still the best death benefit product out there. No, I don't sell life insurance. It's just the best death benefit product out there. And then the other L is for long-term care, confinement care. In the annuity world, it's not long-term care, it's confinement care. So there are annuities out there that if you can't qualify for traditional long-term care, you can buy the annuity with the confinement care and enhanced benefit rider. So between the two questions and the PIL acronym, that helps me determine and helps you to determine if you even need an annuity. I mean, it's really that simple. I mean, there's just a few annuity types. When I send you the books, I've written owner's manuals on every single type. So there'll be an owner's manuals on immediate annuities, which is the granddaddy of them all, starting in the Roman times. Deferred income annuities, which is an immediate annuity that you can defer. Once you go past the 13-month deferral, it turns into a deferred income annuity. QLACs, which is a deferred income annuity used in your IRA. Then you have income riders, and then you have indexed annuities. I don't sell variable annuities, so I didn't write a book on them, but I could because I know a lot about them. I just don't sell anything that goes down. I have nothing against variable annuities. It's just that when you attach income riders, and that's how we use indexed annuities primarily as a efficient delivery system for income riders, we find that the contractual guarantees with those income riders attached to indexed annuities typically beat the variable annuity product. Now, that's not saying that variable annuities don't fit. In 1955, I believe they were put on this planet. TIAA, I think, was the originator of that. And they were put on the planet for tax-deferred growth. And with some, like, say, no-load variable annuities, those are really good. And there's some load variable annuities. But once again, I don't sell those. I don't sell anything that has the potential to go down. I sell fixed annuities, period. And in essence, Social Security, getting back to that, it's a fixed annuity. It's an immediate annuity, because at the time you turn on the payment, they're going to pay you for the rest of your life based upon when you turn it on. So if you're 70, it's going to be the highest payment. You can set it up all kinds of ways, as you well know, with Social Security, but it is an annuity. It is an inflation annuity. So it's the best inflation annuity on the planet. If you said, Stan, can I buy an annuity that addresses inflation in the private sector to combine with the best, you say it's the best inflation annuity on the planet? Absolutely you can, but annuity companies don't give that increase away like politicians do. With annuity companies, and there are no philanthropists in the annuity business, and the annuity companies have the big buildings for a reason, right? And the big logos on the plane. They don't give anything away. So just to do a visual, if you bought an annuity, a single premium immediate annuity with a cost of living adjustment rider. Let's say it's going to increase by 3% every single year for the rest of your life. Sounds good, right? Visually, it's going to start right here, okay? If you bought the same exact single premium immediate annuity without a COLA, it's going to start here, okay? So, in my opinion, since you already own the best inflation annuity on the planet, Social Security, then I would fill in the gaps with the annuity lifetime income streams as part of that income floor without the inflation rider. Now, you have to be saying to yourself, wait a minute, Stan, the annuity man, America's annuity agent. What happens if we get hyperinflation? What happens if that happens? Isn't there an annuity that addresses that kind of movement? No. And don't let any agent tell you that they have it, because they don't have it. What, in my opinion, the way to address hyperinflation is at the time you need more income, we go contractually solve for that income using an immediate annuity. One great thing about annuities is, and I tell people this all the time, one of the biggest mistakes people make with annuities is they put too much money in. And I know the sales gods are looking down upon me going, shut up, don't say that, take all the money. The best way, I mean, that's a southern way to say no, The best way to use annuities, in my opinion, for income is for you to say to me and the spouse partner need $2,000 a month or $3,000 a month or $1,750 a month, whatever that amount is. And then I can do a reverse engineer quote solving for that contractual guaranteed monthly amount for life using the least amount of money. That's the way to do it. So going back to the inflation thing that we were talking about, if you come to me, say 5 years from now, say, wait a minute, Stan, this hyperinflation, and you know, we need another $520 a month to cover that income floor, then we reverse engineer a quote solving for the $520 a month or whatever number you give me, and use the least amount of money possible to contractually solve for that specific need. That's how to do annuities. That's how to buy annuities and have them properly fit into your portfolio. So in conjunction with Social Security, because you have to look at, with 10,000 baby boomers retire or hitting that retirement age every single day, a lot of people, and you might be one of those, that you're at that second stage, chapter 2 of your life, where it's not about market growth and finding the next Tesla or Apple. You just want guarantees. You want to have a lifetime income stream for you and the spouse or partner, and you want to make sure that everything is taken care of contractually and you're not worried about markets. Then annuities are a good fit. I mean, they really are. In fact, when you use the strategy that I was just talking about, which is taking as little amount of money possible to solve for a specific income guarantee, then you'll be a better investor with your non-annuity assets because you have your income floor in place with your Social Security, which is the annuity that all of you own that you didn't know you owned, but now you know that you own it. Congratulations. And by the way, that for all the haters of annuities out there, you own it too. Great story. I'm speaking in front of this group, and you know I do a lot of speaking, and there's always one or two guys out there or ladies that'll get up there and try to stick it to me like, I hate annuities, I'd never buy an annuity, and I just bait them. I'm like, okay, that's great, you'd never buy an annuity, but you do like Social Security. And they're like, yeah, I really do. And people will start giggling because they know where I'm headed. Social Security is a lifetime income stream. Annuities are the only product, by the way, that guarantee contractually a lifetime income stream. Now, if I was annuity czar for the year, and by the way, at the time of this taping, where I guess we're a month away from the presidential elections, and I've notified both parties and both candidates that I should be annuity czar. So if, you know, that should happen. Because if it did happen, and it should happen, I would be talking every single day, and ads will be running every single day saying annuities equal lifetime income stream. Lifetime income stream equals annuities. Social Security is an annuity. An annuity is Social Security. Your pension is an annuity. An annuity is a pension. Going back to the PIL acronym that I use, which is Principal Protection, Income for Life, Legacy, Long-Term Care, Confinement Care, the two primary usages of annuities are principal protection and lifetime income for life. There are two products that you can use to fully protect the principal. You can peel off the interest, the principal's intact, period, no annual fees, the whole thing. That's multi-year guarantee annuity and indexed annuity if you don't attach the income rider. Okay, those are CD products. Yes, America, indexed annuities are CD products. They're not market products. But most people are looking at annuities as a income gap filler, as part of that income floor with Social Security, okay? And that's really, in my opinion, the value proposition that you should be looking at. That's where annuities fit. And we don't know, again, we don't know the ROI until you die. Up until then, it's a transfer of risk. You're transferring the risk to the annuity company to pay you for the rest of your life, or if you set it up joint with a spouse or partner, the rest of both of your lives. And we can make sure contractually that any unused money doesn't go to the annuity company. It goes to the beneficiaries, even though the annuity company's on the hook to pay you for the rest of your life. I'm going to warn you up front, there's no way to time this. There's no sweet spot or arbitrage or the right time to buy an annuity. The right time to buy an annuity is not when the agent tells you, it's when the contractual guarantee makes sense. And I go back to the will do, not might do. We're filming this in the will do studios using the annuity fund cam. I like that. So the will do studio, what's will do? You own an annuity for what it will do, not what it might do. I beg and plead you out there, do not buy an annuity for the hypothetical, theoretical, back-tested, projected, hopeful agent return scenarios. Please, don't buy the dream because you're going to own the contractual realities. It's just that simple. In fact, I think back-tested numbers on proposals should be illegal. And some states are proposing that. There's some legislators out there that saying we can't do this because you can juice those numbers. Do not ever buy an annuity of any type that you're not making the decision solely on the contractual guarantees. The will do of the policy, not the might do. Okay? You can't fall for the bad chicken dinner seminar sales pitch where the guy or gal's up there talking about, well, you need to buy this one product. That's like a doctor having a bunch of people in the room and then prescribing one medicine to them. Insane. But that's how most annuities are sold, period. When we run quotes, you're going to see 5 or 10 of the top. When we run them, we're going to run it for the highest contractual guarantee. And typically, we list the top 10. The highest contractual guarantees of the top 10 for your specific situation and your state of residence. That's it. And then we talk about which one makes sense, period. We look at the ratings and claims paying abilities and all that stuff. By the way, if you do decide to work with us, number one, you're going to be dealing with me. Not Junior Stan, not Junior Stanette, or Stanielle, or Stanny Jr., or Stanley. No, you're dealing with me. Stan the Annuity Man, one-on-one, top agent in the country. Why? Because I have a great staff around me that allows me to do that. And I want to make sure you're not going to make a mistake. You're not going to put too much money in. We're going to put that contractual guaranteed customized plan together that makes sense for your specific situation. We will take care of all the paperwork from start to finish. We will make sure that an IRA to IRA transfer is a non-taxable event. We do all of that for you, turnkey. What you have to do is get the books, watch the videos, listen to the podcasts, schedule a call, run quotes on your own if you want to on the site, and then let's have that discussion. By the way, there's never, ever, ever, ever an urgency to buy an annuity. Ever. I don't care what anybody tells you. All right? Period. And by the way, if someone says you need to buy an annuity for an upfront bonus or something like that, there's no philanthropists and annuity companies. No one's waking up in the morning saying, you know what, I want to give money away. They're not. I mean, they're just not. You have to take your time and fully understand what you're buying. You have to be able to explain it to someone else, exactly what you're buying. If it's a spouse or partner or beneficiary, whatever, don't just accept what the agent says. Period. And that's including me, Stan the Annuity Man, America's Annuity Agent. I'm going to show you the top contractual guarantees. Period. There will be no hypotheticals or theoreticals. But getting back to the Social Security is the best annuity on the planet. And oh, by the way, congratulations on owning the best inflation annuity on the planet. You didn't even know. Some of you on this podcast didn't even know you owned an annuity. You do. Social Security. It's the best one out there. And they are going to back it up. And by the way, claims paying ability, I know we're running all these deficits, but trust me, Social Security recipients vote, and because Social Security recipients vote, that annuity will never be touched by politicians. Period. Is that a good thing? I don't know. We'll have that political argument if you want to, okay? But I'm just saying, it's just not going to happen. So that's an annuity that you have. It might be the only annuity that you need, but you might want to look at some more strategies and get some more information from us and schedule a call with me to see if an annuity strategy fits, especially if you're at chapter 2 of your life and you're trying to create an income floor or enhance the income floor, or you have a gap in that income floor that you need to fill. That's where annuities like an immediate annuity or deferred income annuity, QLACs, or income riders can complement the annuity that you currently own, which is Social Security. So, with that, I really appreciate you tuning in to Fun with Annuities. Can annuities be fun? You darn right they can, okay? Is a pension fun? Is lifetime income fun? Is income hitting your monthly hitting your account on a monthly basis for life fun? Yeah, because that equates into lifestyle. To me, fun with annuities means it's your lifestyle, okay? It's enhancing your lifestyle, whether you're protecting the principal from losses or you're transferring risk for a lifetime income stream. Yes, people laugh at me all the time. Fun with annuities? Then you darn right fun. Because my clients, when they have annuities properly put in their portfolio and it's suitable and appropriate, it enhances their life because they're transferring risk. And I think at the end of the day, that's what you've got to decide. Do I want to shoulder the risk or do I want to transfer some of the risk? Those are the conversations that we're going to have. Hey, I appreciate you joining me. I'm Stan the Annuity Man. I'm America's annuity agent, and you are listening to the #1 annuity podcast on the planet, Fun with Annuities. Thanks for listening to Fun with Annuities. Please hit the subscribe button and make sure to go to my site at theannuityman.com, where you can run your own SPIA, DIA, and QLAC quotes and see a live feed of the best MYGA fixed rates in the country, and even get indexed and income rider quotes as well. You can also sign up for my 6 annuity owner's manual books, and I'll ship them for free and under no obligation. I also encourage you to schedule a one-on-one call with me, Stan the Annuity Man, so we can have a full discussion of your specific situation. It will be the best brutally factual and truthful advice you will ever get, and that's one guarantee you should definitely take advantage of. So join me next time for the #1 annuity podcast on the planet, Fun with Annuities.